Yo, what's up everyone? Yes, it happened yesterday. I ran the full marathon making melodic techno for 4 hours. And I'm super proud I did this. And it has been quite the journey. And there are some things which I want to mention about this marathon. So first of all, I played the night before until 1. Then I drove home. I got there at 3.5 hours later. We got up to go to Leiden to run. I had 4 performances this week. So it was quite a busy week. And the day before, on Saturday, I did my final test run and there were still some issues and I tried to come up with some backups. So I tried to make it possible to switch the filming phone with the music phone. So I would have a backup phone to make music from just in case the battery depleted. Because when I go running with it, I can run for about an hour and a half and then the battery is dead. It goes from 100% to 0%. So I brought my battery pack. Actually I have 2 batteries and they can charge the phones for about 4 hours because I have 4 phones, a filming phone, a live stream phone so I can see what actually is being broadcast, the music phone and a controller phone, and they all consume quite a lot of electricity. Especially the streaming phone, which is also the hotspot phone, is really consuming a lot of energy. Each has their own power supply, but they don't always work. When you're running, these things go up and down and they disconnect. You also have to restart the batteries once they're disconnected. There's a lot of things to keep in mind and to keep an eye of as well. The music phone and the controller phone, I can see what battery level they are at. I have to close the app and then see what battery level they are at. Next to that, I'm just running a full marathon and then I'm making music and I'm singing, trying to come up with melodies, controlling 8 synthesizers, trying to figure out where to go next with the music, trying to keep it interesting, adding beats, creating drops and breakdowns dynamically throughout the run, changing to different key signatures, mixing to the other deck as well, adding effects. I also have to keep in mind what the battery levels are and then also try to troubleshoot while running. So yeah, I just kept on running and then I changed out the sockets so these can actually switch to USB-C. I did that dynamically. I rebooted the stream 6 times during the run. The MIDI network was lagging, rebooted that as well. Music socket came loose a couple of times, also like 15-20 times. I had to reconnect those as well. It's just a major challenge and I really didn't think that the battery would last for 4 hours. On Saturday I did my tryout run and everything went wrong. Everything. I went for a run for about 50 minutes and the phone kept disconnecting, the MIDI network crashed, the controller phone crashed as well, had some malfunctions. Battery charging didn't work at all. The plugs didn't seem to work. Yeah, everything just malfunctioned. So I just ran for 50 minutes just as a last run before I did the final run. And I felt like, okay, I'm just gonna give up. I was already downsizing everything. Let's just run and don't look at all the other stuff. So when we got in Leiden, when we got there in time for the run, I felt at ease far more. I thought I'd just see how far we'll get. I thought, okay, if I just half a marathon with the music and then half without, that would be fine as well. So I started running. What I actually felt was the energy of the people. There were so many people alongside the trail. It gave me so much energy. I really feel that kind of energy. It felt really similar to when I'm performing. And usually I'm the one inputting energy into gigs, but this time I felt a lot of people were giving me energy. It felt really nice. So usually when I go running by myself and there's no crowd. That's a different experience than this. This was far more fun, especially at the finish. There's a lot of people and you get a lot of energy. That was really amazing. That was something really new for me. But during the run, yeah, I was actually able to keep the battery levels high enough. I brought an extra plug, which I knew always worked, so I can just use that to fill up a battery if the connector wasn't working. So I was able to make music for about 4 hours. I ran the marathon in 3 hours and 58 minutes together with my buddy, with my bro, Hugo, and we ran in the same pace, waiting for each other a bit as well. It was really nice to do it together. I really felt that as well. But my battery was depleting at the last half hour. At some point I pressed energy save mode when I saw the pop-up, and then the music stopped as well. So the last half hour there's no music. I did make music though, but there's just no music on the live stream. The last kilometer, the battery was really depleted, was at 1%, really unable to make music at that point. So I just ran the last, I think, kilometer just looking at the crowd, which was actually far easier than what I'm normally doing while techno running. So, and one of the hardest things as well was holding the whole setup. That's always a challenge, and I've ran half marathons and even a full marathon, but with a lighter setup. Those marathons, I really felt it in my arm, but now I think I actually trained it just because I ran a lot together with my setup. I was quite used to that, and that's the lesson for today as well. You get better by training. Yeah, I've been noticing this with all the things I'm doing actually. So with piano playing, playing guitar, saxophone, and running as well, but also techno running. You get better just by doing it. Really practicing, really putting in the effort. That's the way you get better. Those muscles those got stronger, that's because you just do it every day. Yeah, your body adjusts. Another lesson of the book of John and Mr. Smith for today is that everybody has their own path. So I saw people actually puking next to the road. It really made me think that, I think what I did was really hard, but there were people doing the same distance in the same speed, which also was for them really at their maximum level. I can run faster, but I have this major challenge. But everybody's running their own path. If you practice and train more, then you'll get better at it. I've ran for quite a long time, and at some point I just thought, okay, this is my pace, I can't go faster, this is just my maximum pace, and I just ran for that like for 2 years. At some point I thought, well, maybe I can go faster, I don't know, I've never tried it because I've always run at this pace which feels nice for me. And then I found out that I actually could run way faster, but I ran really often just at that chill pace, but that's because you're putting in the time and the effort. So yeah, that's the lesson for today. Just you get better at it by just doing. It is my biggest achievement until now. I ran a full marathon making live music last year, but it was not live streaming and not singing as well. It might seem like it's doable, but try to run a kilometer and sing a song. Oh, that's one of the things as well. I run really under my pace just to be able to keep my breath at a level that I'm able to sing. That's really a challenge as well. I'm really proud that I accomplished this. Everybody has their own path in the things I'm doing. For me, this was a big accomplishment, so I'm really proud that I did this. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.